25 Connected Careers commentary. What's different about this is I'm going to go and both commentating about the game and doing a little bit of play-by-play as well. Before we get into the game, let's give you a little bit of backstory of what's going on with this current Bison team. It was a expansion team from the then Jacksonville Jaguars, who are now the Bisons of Oklahoma City. And a couple key players, we took majority of the roster over, all of their first round picks, and then added 2 first round picks of that draft class, which was, let's get to it here, it was Andrew McDermott, our quarterback, Alex McDermott, I'm sorry, and our cornerback, Drake Reed. Very good. I mean, you get an 85 and 90 overall player in the first round of your draft. You must be doing something right. To give us a little bit of backstory, get a little meat on these bones, was first of all, we have a 9-7 record, but that 9-7 record, you're thinking we made the playoffs. I mean, that's very impressive to make the playoffs with a 9-7 record. But there's so much more of this season that cannot be told with just a simple record. Hello, friends, and welcome to Alex McDermott, of course, being the first round pick, he took over day 1, was a very good football player, and then after a couple weeks, he got injured. Broke his collarbone. So you're thinking, man, he first round pick, already injured, so we brought in Brian Hoyer to be his backup and then the eventual starter. He played, I wasn't liking the way he was working with my system, and then I signed Gerard Johnson, former quarterback out of the University of Texas A&M, before Johnny Football called it Johnny's house. And he played superb. He won 2 out of his 3 starts he played before Alice came back. Alice came back, played phenomenal his first couple of games back, then he got knocked out again. So you're thinking 4 and 5, not having a good season, got to get your starter in there. And then Gerard answered the bell. He won us a couple of games, lost a crucial game against division rival the Houston Texans. That would have probably won us the division, but led us to 2 straight wins down the stretch. But in the Panther game, he got injured once again, and then again, Brian Hoyer had to answer the bell. Brian Hoyer started this final game of the season against the Tennessee Titans, who we blown out in our first game, 38-14, but they came to play. Brian Hoyer with 2 first-half interceptions gave the Titans a 10-point lead, but with under a minute left, Brian Hoyer got it one more chance to win the game with a 10-7 score. He led the Bisons down the field, and with 23 seconds left, hit Justin Blackman over the middle on a post route to give him the game in a 14-10 lead, and ultimately led us to play the Cincinnati Bengals in our first career playoff game. Now, Brian Hoyer is going to start this game again, and then we may or may not go to Alex McDermott for our division game if we were to move on. But for the moment, our hands are with Brian Hoyer, and we're going to be coming at you with the playoff game. Before the video, put in the description what score you think it's going to be. That'd be pretty cool. So here's the game, and I'll see you in a few. Welcome back, guys, and it's the playoffs as we have our awesome intro going on, and really excited. First playoff game going on, but there's so much surrounding this game that you really can't describe in words. I mean, this game has so much more. I mean, a 9-17 making the playoffs is unheard of, but it's a different story for the Cincinnati Bengals. They've won a playoff game since I think 1989 when the Super Bowl run against Bill Walsh and the 49ers. I mean, Boomer Esiason was still throwing the ball for him, so that was a long time ago. But to make it this far this season with so little talent, what we had, would just make him use what we had. But I think one of the biggest matches is going to be between AFC Player of the Year, Denard Robinson, against the Bengals defensive line. I think it's going to be the biggest thing when it comes to this game. Who's going to be the main dog? Who's going to really control the line of scrimmage? And I think it's going to really set the standard of who's going to end up winning this game.
Hello, friends, and welcome.
This is like I said, it's kind of sucks having to play at Cincinnati in your first playoff game, but the Chargers beat them in 2013, beat them at home. So I mean, hopefully we can follow suit and give the Andy Dalton another reason why he shouldn't get a big contract. It's going to be a kickoff returned by Brad Smith of all guys. He was going to return it. Good return up to the 30-yard line, where Mr. Red Rifle Andy Dalton will come onto the field, trying to win his first ever career playoff game. Had Marvin Jones, Brad Smith, and A.J. Green a receiver. You're going to have Brandon Pettigrew tight end and Giovanni Bernard in the backfield. It's going to be a draw play to Gio. And Paul Leslie gives him the hit, and he goes down after a simple 4-yard gain. So it's going to be dog-eat-dog up the middle on first down already. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Pretty good pickup on first down. Pretty good pickup. It's going to be a pass. Andy Dalton drops back. Looks downfield. Going to throw it to a wide-open Brandon Pettigrew as he stiff-arms a guy to the ground and gets tackled. An 11-yard gain. And Paul Leslie with the tackle. His 2nd tackle already. Like I said, one of the bigger matches has to be Drake Reed, the first overall pick, versus AJ Green. It's going to be Giovanni going to get a block. He's to the 30, the 20, and he gets knocked out at the 21-yard line. A great power run to set the tempo already for an already explosive Bengals offense. This offense is explosive with Brandon Pettigrew at tight end. AJ Green, everyone knows how awesome he is. He drops back, throws over the middle, and it's Brandon Pettigrew for 6 yards. They keep just chipping away at this defense. They're going to have to do something to knock Andy Dalton off his game, because he's pretty on point right now. 2nd and 4. Andy Dalton shotgun. 4 receiver set. Brandon Pettigrew at tight end. And he throws it wide open. Mohamed Sanu, and that's going to be 5 yards and a first down. They get the ball in the 10-yard line. So Bison defense already being tested early, and can they come up and make a big stop? This is one of the big areas last week against Tennessee Titans where they came up big and made plays. Can they continue to do it here? Ain't all straight back. No, it goes up to Gio, and he scores his first touchdown of the game on another draw play right up the middle. That right there was a bad defensive call by the Bison, as a defensive lineman went back in a cornerback blitz, expecting to run to the outside, but it wasn't, and the extra point is good, and the Cincinnati Bengals take a 7-0 lead early, as we knew Giovanni Bernard is going to be a big hassle for us, but already 49 yards on our first drive. Shane Graham going to kick it deep to an Ace Sanders. He's going to return it 2-3 yards deep in his own end zone. He's going to bring it out. He brings it out to about the 19-yard line. But it'll be Brian Hoyer, the savior of the Bisons last week. Can he come out and play well here? That's going to be the big key for him. Can he come out there, stay turnover free? He threw 2 picks last week. That was a lucky break for them to still come out with a win. Strong close formation. Handoff to Denard. Denard's going to get it is fumbled on the first handoff of the playoff. Denard Robinson fumbles. Fontes Perfect forces it, and Koamisi gets the ball back. First down, Bengals. Wow. Now that was a turn of events no one's seen coming already.
Offense lines up here.
It's going to be a blitz. John Cyprian going to get there, and it's going to get sacked.
Gets the sack.
Good play by defense. Their first sack of the game. That right there was a very big play to get Andy Dalton out of his cool zone, trying to get everything going right for him. That was a big, big play. 2nd and 16. They're going to bring another blitz. And he forces Andy to get a little antsy in the pocket. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and a mile. Now here's an important play for the Bisons here. Can they get off the field with one piece? Now that would be a big, big let up for them if they can not give up 6 points here. Andy Dalton drops back. He's going to get blitzed one more time. Brad Smith gets it, but Geno Hayes hits him and stops him for a 6-yard gain. He's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. And on comes the field goal team. Great series by the Bison defensive line to force Andy to be uncomfortable and to only give up a field goal, which is good. and it's going to be a 10-0 lead Bengals. So at a worst case scenario, that was probably the best thing that could happen for the Bison right now, is to not give up 14 points already. So they might have figured out a couple of things there going to come out, but the big thing is Denard Robinson. Are they going to give him the ball once again? It's going to be first down and 10. Denard still back and back as Brian Hoyer's calling out signals. Brian Hoyer takes snap, face back, overthrows Cecil Shorts on a drag. That's going to be incomplete. At right tackle, number 79, Cappy, was a third-round pick who turned out to be a first-round talent in the third round. Kind of like a Steve Smith, one of them mid-round gems you get. Very good player. Brian Hoyer still from the strong close. Takes snap, fades back, throws. Justin Blackman tried to spin out a defender, and he going to get a medium gain. Going to bring up a third down and short. And just looking at that Bengals linebacking core makes any quarterback or running back that on that day feel scared. Denard Robinson in the backfield. Handoff Robinson, breaks it outside. He has a lane. He gets the outside. He gets a good gain, and that's a big third down. That's what we were looking for from Denard. Get that. That's one thing you can't say about him. Denard Shoelace Robinson is fast. Ask any Notre Dame fan, he'll definitely tell you how fast Denard Robinson is. And Archer on a dive play, he goes nowhere. That's going to bring up a second down and 10, as it's going to probably be the last play of the first quarter, and it will be, as the Bisons have taken early deficit, down 10-0.
That wraps up the first quarter here in Cincinnati, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, picking up in the second quarter. Bison's down 10-0. But Brian Hoyer and this offense getting some life after that Denard Robinson run. Second down and 10. And you're going to do a quick throw to Cecil Shorts. That's going to pick up 12 yards on a first down. Those quick passes is what makes Brian Hoyer a solid quarterback. He's not a strong arm guy. He's not going to throw a 60-yard bomb, but he is going to hit them quick pass underneath and get the defense off balance. First down and 10. Going to be a buck sweep to Denard Robinson. Denard with the spin move, and he could, and he does get a huge first down. First down and 10 for Denard Robinson and this Bison offense. They keep the ball moving downfield.
And they got a good drive going here.
Good job by Denard Robinson on first down. Safety's moving. Brian Hoyer sees some in the defense. He's going to flex out Denard Robinson in the slot. And he takes snap, fades back, finds Denard over the middle, wide open, touchdown! Touchdown Bisons right there, a quick strike. This is the move by the safety, regulated to the quarterback, Brian Hoyer, that is cover 3. Everyone knows cover 3 is weak in the seams. He hits it over the middle to Denard Robinson, puts up 7 points, and Denard kind of feels a little better about himself. I fumbled my first drive, I ran the ball well, got a 29-yard touchdown pass. There you go, coach. I still see on the field. So now a 10-7 score for the Cincinnati Bengals, as Josh Scobie knocks the living crap out of it and should give him 3 points for that kick. It's going to bring out to the 20-yard line, what will be first down and 10 for the Bengals. But last drive, the Bengals didn't really have much success in the way of the passing game, as they got sacked, they got pressured, and they barely only come up with no yards, no net yards that drive. It's going to be a run. They're going to break it out outside, and Giovanni Bernard, Gio could go, and saved by Drake Reed. Oh my God, a power run already down their throat against a linebacker blitz. Thank God Drake Reed has that speed to come back after him and get that play. Otherwise, that could have been a huge play for the Bengals. First down and 10. Dalton drops back, throws it, and it's going to be a wide open Brad Smith, but it couldn't drag his foot, and that's incomplete. Has to be, I mean, if you were a wide receiver coach, you're like, are you kidding me? You couldn't put two toes in bounds? Put your little pinky toe in bounds to show that you have 2 toes in bounds? The second down and 10. He's going to drop back, and it's going to be Brad Smith once again. He makes up for it, and he's going to get a solid gain and a first down. already this offense is just getting the big plays. They knew Gio was explosive, but he's proven why he was such a highly touted player out of college. Again to to Giovanni Bernard as he gets a solid gain up the middle. And that was like actually his shortest gain of the day, only 3 yards. Then I'll bring up 2nd down and 7 as the Bengals come out in the shotgun formation. And finally the Bisons move to the nickel. Chris Cook's out there, their intercepting leader. Those are over the middle, and it's picked off. I called it Chris Cook. Chris Cook could go to the 40. Oh, Andy, the Red Rebels like, you cannot score, but I think I will. Touchdown, Bisons.
He's got the touchdown. You talking about getting your team.
Are you kidding me? He just went in nickel. Pick 6, Chris Cook. I just mentioned his name, and he takes it all the way to the house. I think that somewhere prime time himself is smiling. And the Bisons, the Bisons take advantage of the Red Rifles' mistake, and Chris Cook takes it all the way to the house. 14-10 lead, Bisons now. So now it's going to be kicked off by Josh Scobie, and he's gonna get another field goal. Just knock it to the uprights. I'm just gonna keep kicking this ball all the way down there. It don't matter. So now, again, this team has to come on out there and wonder, what am I supposed to do? And if they had any sense about it, they would definitely land on Giovanni Bernard. He's been their moneymaker so far. First down is going to be a draw. And it's going to be a solid gain of 3 yards, but it's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And it is a 2-minute warning. Wow, the momentum of this game has changed. So early on this game, you're thinking, oh, God, it's going to be another bad game. Bernard already fumbled, but no, just keep your faith up. Brandon Pettigrew is going to go in motion. Drops back, Andy Dalton. Look over the middle. It's going to be by Brandon Pettigrew. He's going to get a 1st down and 10. And they're going to run the no huddle. A little bit of no huddle, get this team a little off balanced. They're going to try to get it to Drake Green, but Drake's like, no way. No way you get this ball against me. That's what they want, a big shutdown corner, and a little underrated Chris Cook is right now the big player of this game. 2nd down and 10. Dalton drops back, fades back, and is going to get hit and tackled for a 5-yard gain as they continue to run the no-huddle offense. And they run it again. Drops back. Try to look downfield. It's going to be, and Drake reads like, AJ Green, you ain't burning me today, as he's 2nd pass deflection of the game. And then he's going to go back and return a punt from Huber. What a stop. I mean, what a way this game has turned completely 180 degrees. As Drake's not even going to return the ball. He's going to sit there, and that was a weird thing to happen. He just sit there and link the field position. It didn't want to touch that ball. As it gets down within the 19-yard line. A little weird what happened there. You don't understand what happened there, but oh well. Brian Hoyer and R. Robinson deep. And take the snap. Hand off to Denard as he gets a solid gain, and then they're going to run their old version of the no huddle. That's one thing about it. You can't get a chance straight away. You don't know when a big play of the run game is going to happen. And it's going to be a blitz. They've seen it. Gets to Mercedes Lewis. It's going to be a 1st down as they continue to run the no huddle offense themselves. Trying to get to the ball, trying to get to the line scrimmage as fast as they can. Brian Hoyer. Should take snap, drops back, fades back, throws over the middle. Cecil Schwartz, an idiot, lifted and incomplete. And that's what a hit, but somewhere Jay Rice like, you should have made that catch, man. Should have made that catch. Can't drop those passes in the playoffs. 2nd down and 10. Trips right. Mercedes Lewis and Robinson in the backfield. Take snap, fades back, throws quick. Back to Cecil Shorts. That's going to be a completion on the out route against zone coverage. He read that zone perfectly. And they get a review, and they're like, no. Cecil Shorts is like, I ain't dropping 2 passes in a row. That ain't me.
That means we've got a booth review. Lewis is moved from the tight end position to the
Hoyer
slot.
In the shotgun. 2 tight ends. Blackman on the left, Shorts on the right. Play action. Fades back. Drops over the middle. He's going to try to get it in there. He's going to get the seat with shorts. What an amazing throw against 2 defenders to get the ball in there against his zone defense. He short for the 3rd catch of the game, and they continuously keep playing this zone defense, and Hoyer keeps hitting it. Those underneath to a tight throw to Mercedes Lewis. That's going to be incomplete. I mean, that's going to be complete for a 6-yard gain. And that's going to set them up with their first timeout of the game as well, with 28 seconds left in this first half. Brian Hoyer sending that signal, going to send Denard Robinson in the slot again. Signal high safety. As he drops back, fades back, looks downfield, going to throw it back to Mercedes Lewis again, caught. Good throw. That's going to be their second timeout of the game. 21 seconds left. Ball on the 13-yard line in the red zone. And basically, this was another one of those games that was played in the regular season. The Bengals beat the Bisons, but in this case, it's all about what matters in the playoffs. And right now, with the upper hand is the Bison, in with the ball on the 13-yard line. Strong, close formation. Hoyer under center. Drops back. Fades back. 3rd consecutive play to Mercedes Lewis. He's going to try to quick snap it. Quick snap it. He gets to that last scrimmage, trying to hurry it to the last scrimmage. They're going to run. Handoff. Denard Robinson, they get stuffed. 7 seconds left, trying to get the ball outside of Denard, and it didn't work. What's it going to be on this 3rd down and short? What play are they going to entrust to try to get them points? As Brian Hoyer's played spotless today, if he's played exceptionally well.
Let's see what they do on
under
this 3rd
center.
down situation.
3rd down and 2. No timeouts left. Going to have to go to the end zone. Drops back, fades back, throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. That was a good play, them setting on that play, but luckily that one intercepted. Luckily just knocked down. Josh Scobie's going to come out for a 22-yard field goal attempt. And snap, kick, good, and that's a 17 unanswered points. That's going to take us to halftime as the Oklahoma City Bisons leading the Cincinnati Bengals 17-10.
Danielle's got an update from the sidelines. Let's go to her now. Danny?
Speak with Coach Bradley during halftime. A close game in the playoffs. It doesn't get much better than this, guys. Coach said to me, this is what I expect.
And we're back, picking up after halftime. And it's going to be the Bengals kicking off to the Bisons as Ace Sanders is back 2 yards deep in their own end zone. They're bringing out. He gets tackled, ball at the 16-yard line. Let's talk about this first half before the first snap. Started out early, a little shaky, fumble on the first snap by Denard Robinson. Great drive by the Bengals, early 7-0 lead, turned into a 10-0 lead. Then Brian Hoyer leads the troops downfield, gets a touchdown, and then a awesome interception by Chris Cook leads them to a 14-10 lead, and then a quick stop, a field goal, nets them a 17 unanswered points and leaves them 17-10. So right now, momentum, Bisons by far, as they got the second half kickoff too. And for you seen on first down, Denard opening up, already getting the run game started. So he's going to hand the ball off to Denard Robinson. He's going to get the ball again, get a good spin. He almost fumbles again. That's going to be an injury. Denard Robinson has been their MVP all year, and he goes down with an injury and fumbles. But thankfully, a pickup, they get the ball back. And now Archer's gonna have to come in the game, see what he can do. Drops back, fades back, quick to Mercedes Lewis. He gets lifted, and it's gonna be incomplete. Hopefully he's not injured a whole lot, because that's one of their main key players on offense is Denard Robinson. He scored 26 touchdowns, including three in the passing game. So Denard Robinson definitely one of their key contributors on offense. But a little thing about Archer is that he is a rookie, fades back, quick snap. Cedar Shorts, wide open, jukes out a defender and gets that first down. Look at that. Brian Hoyer, 71% completion rate, 134 yards and a touchdown.
Quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now.
And this just in.
It's so easy for them.
Denard Robinson is now with broken ribs. That cannot be worse news for this offense. And it's going to be Archer right up the middle for a 9-yard gain. Your main key, that's almost like Adrian Peterson being injured for the playoffs for the Vikings. I mean, this was their key player on offense, and to lose him like this is a big thing. 2nd and 1, but Brian Hoyer still fighting. Drops back, quick throw. Justin Blackman and gets that first down. The zone defense for the Bengals have been stopping the run, but they have not stopped the pass. Brian Hoyer having his best game all season. And what a better time to have it in Cincinnati in the playoffs. Could not have had a better chance for it. And it'll be handoff. Archer up the middle. 6 yards and a nice solid game. A couple of things about this last draft class. Archer was one of those rookies that was supposed to be the starter, but just the phenomenal play by Denard Robinson just is like he never left. But he's played solid this year. A great change of pace back, and has definitely proven his worth now. 2nd and 4, and a terrible pass. Trying to get that curl route to Cecil Shorts as he's been getting success with. Had him wide open, but throws to the ground and incomplete. Set up a 3rd down and 4 for the Bison, as they haven't had many 3rd downs. Always only their third down of the game. They're changing things around a little bit, trying to see what play would be best fit their play, as Brian Hoyer's calling out signals. Single high safety. 3rd down and 4. Take snap. Fades back. Wide open. Archer jukes out a defender and gets that first down. They brought a blitz and covered the outside guys, but Archer was able to make and get a first down on that play. Good underneath throw by Hoyer, not worrying about the blitz, reading the defense well, and was able to make a good play. And Brian Hoyer, he's going to run the read option. Brian Hoyer's going to go in for a touchdown from 20 yards out. Are you kidding me? The white boy's running in a touchdown. What a play. 23 unanswered points. And with the Josh Goby extra point, 24 unanswered points for the Bisons, as they are controlling this game, as the Bisons take a 24-10 lead. There's a look of Andy Dalton from the sideline. Josh Goby kicks it off. I mean, like, what are you gonna do, man? It's all on you now. You got to come out there and play your heart out every single second to see if you guys can win this game. And it's going to turn out to the 36-yard line. A good, solid return to set him up. So this is all about Andy Dalton now. There's a minute 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. You can't come out and expect to run the ball and get big yards and try to score. You have to throw the ball here. And they're going to go with the ground game. He gets stuffed. Big play by Geno Hayes for a 2-yard loss. It's going to net them a 2nd and long. Good play recognition by the linebacker to make a big play on the ball. I mean, a good play on the runner there. It's going to set him up 2nd and down and 12. And he drops back. Calm over the pocket. Gets it to Brandon Pettigrew. Is going to break a couple whiffed hit sticks. He's going to get it out to the 48-yard line and a first down. A trail play. You haven't seen many of those. That's one of the big plays by the Bison, is the trail route by the tight end Mercedes Lewis. Maybe a little bit better coverage on him next time. He drops back. Fades back. A.J. Green's. That's A.J. Green's first catch of the game. Almost the end of the 3rd quarter, and that's his first catch, and that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter. Bison 24, Bengals 10. Hopefully we're going to have an exciting finish here in the wild card playoffs. We'll be right back. And we're back, picking up from the 4th quarter. Bengals down 24-10. Can they make a big comeback and make this a great game again? As the Bengals come out in a 4 wide out set.
Giovanni Bernard in the backfield. He drops back, looks, fires to A.J. Green, his second catch of the game. Look at that. 2 catches for 10 yards. That's it. So the corners have really done a fantastic job on A.J. Green as they go trips left. A.J. Green by himself. Pettigrew in motion. And it's going to be a pass. Blitz. He looks. He gets sacked over the middle by Geno Hayes. Geno Hayes has probably been one of the most fantastic defensive players in this game. But the blitz worked. And Mr. Red Rifle goes down with a sack and brings up 4th down and long. This is probably going to be one of the major plays this game. 3 receivers set. All close. Drops back. Face back. Looks at the middle. It is dropped. Knocked the crap out of. And that's going to really cause the Bengals to be in a bigger hole. I mean, that is a 14-point swing. As Brian Hoyer in this bites off it, comes out to strong close. Hand off to Archer. He gets the outside. He's gonna get a good run by Archer for 20. I mean, that's a good yards per carry. When you can have a guy coming in there and run the ball 4 times, they got almost 7 yards a carry. That's very impressive. And then you go back to the ground game once again out of the strong close. Hoyer under center. Same play. Hand it off. Better blocked. Mustafa spins out a guy and gets a huge gain on his first carry. Well, there's another 27 yards. That's your first carry. This guy hasn't played all game. You come off the bench and get a 27-yard run. That's impressive. Good block by Lex Hilliard on the linebacker. It's going to be a run up the middle. He's going to get another big gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down and short. This has been a ground and pound type of game. But without their playmaker, Denard Robinson, in this game, these young rookies are really getting a lot of playing time. The strong close play has been working a lot. They're going to get the outside, and Dre Archer's going to get in the end zone for a touchdown. That was great blocking. The tight end really sealed off the edge. The linebacker let him perfectly, and he just kept running outside and got the touchdown. 31-10 is your score with 2:42 left in the ball game. Good job, Archer. And now the Bengals down by 3 TDs. Now, unless we're gonna have some miraculous comeback as he kicks to the uprights once again. I swear, I should at least give him like a trophy or something. You kick to the uprights from like 80 yards away. Would it be 80 yards? No. Roughly. I'm not going to do the math right now. Here we go, coming out at the 20, 2:42 left. 2 receivers set. Jones and Green outside. Pettigrew at tight end and Gio in the backfield. As he calls out signals, he drops back. Fades back. Looks, finds Brad Smith for a short gain for 4 yards. So to bring up 2nd down and 6. Now they come out with trips left, cover 2 defense by the Bisons as they bring Pettigrew in motion. He's going to be in the slot. He drops back, fades back, looks downfield, finds Giovanni Bernard in the back. He's going to get leveled right at the 2-minute warning. It seems like every game break we've had a big hit. It's like, sit down and think about that for a minute while you take a break. Again, running trips left, Pettigrew in the slot, A.J. Green out wide. And it's going to drop back, fades back, finds Marvin Jones. It's going to be a fumble. And they get it. Russell Allen gets it. They injured Marvin Jones, gets the ball back, and that's going to set him up at the ball at the 40-yard line to run the rock some more and get out of here with a big W and 1:51 left of the ball game. Hand off to Archer. He's going to get perfectly blocked by Justin Blackman and Lex Hilliard. This is to net him 9 yards on 1st down. That's one thing we really had effectiveness was Lex Hilliard get on the linebackers and really bring in these runs. You're going to pound up the middle, and that's a beautiful block again by Hilliard and the center, Brad Meester. And that's going to get him a huge 1st down with 1:26 left in the ball game. This strong close has been their death sentence. And they're going to run it again, trying to get to the outside. He's going to get stuffed by number 29, and that's going to bring him up with a 2nd and kind of long, 3-yard run, not too bad. But look at that next game. the biggest emphasis is going to definitely be on the run game, but Archer and Mustafa definitely went on and made this a very, very good running attack with what little experience they had. That's these either two late-round rookies coming up here and playing so very well. And I think it's going to be up to either Brian Hoyer, and he's going to hit Mercedes Lewis. Had to call that. That was a great pass by Brian Hoyer to get themselves a first down and goal. But it really brings back who's going to be the starting quarterback for this team. Is it going to be Brian Hoyer, the hero, as he wins his second consecutive start? And now it's going to come to, going to probably need this one last time. They're just going to let him run out the clock. And the Oklahoma City Bison are going to the divisional round. 31-10 is going to be your final score. This has to be a special moment for Brian Hoyer. Start out as a free agent. Then you get on a team, you get benched, you come back, you lead them in playoffs, and you win a playoff game. And Chris Cook does deserve MVP after that big pick. But Brian, look at that white boy running 20 yards to the end zone. Who said he can't run the read option? Great play, great play.
It's been a game we'll always.
You see, that's balanced at 164 across the board, and he had 2 takeaways. That's probably was the biggest key in this game, was the 2 takeaways. But let's go look at these, and we're gonna go. This is wow. This is what we always wanted, was to make the playoffs and make some noise in the playoffs. Now the Bison at 9-7, they're not 10-7. They won their game. Now we're gonna go see who we're gonna play next week. Whoever is gonna get the luck of the draw. But it really brings back San Diego Chargers gonna be our next victim. San Diego, is it gonna be our rookie, or is it gonna be Brian Hoyer, the hero? That's gonna be the biggest issue come by next. I won't say it's gonna start. You have to wait and come back. Thanks for watching. See you next time.